Okay, I am here.
Hello, my name is Jason.
Hello, Jason. It is Daniel again.
Hello, Daniel. Do I have permission to ask you some questions today?
Yes, you do.
Okay, perfect. I want to ask some questions that follow up from the last channeling that we did. And it deals with, we were talking about the shift. And with the shift in the video, it said that a wave of energy is going to come this summer around August, the August timeframe, the September timeframe. And I wanted to get more information about how is life going to be after this energy shift, after the summer, if you had any type of information on that.
Okay, so we were talking about the energy is, you are always receiving waves of energy that are coming through at this time. Lots of shifting in the energy fields around you and the fluxing of that energy that is changing and bringing in the downloads, the integrating these new energies into your physical body, your energy body, and your mental body. These are happening all the time. Some people refer to the solar flares as codes of energy coming in as well, and that is something you can watch on the computer to see when those are coming in. What we are talking about for this summer is we are getting through one phase of energy, and now a new phase of energy will be coming in. And this phase of energy will last for a while. This is not going to be like, oh, this weekend we're getting a little wave of energy. It's going to be expansive for several months, depending on how the planet is responding to it. It will come in waves of being stronger at times and lighter at times. It is a wave, as you would think of like the ocean wave coming in and going out and coming in and going out. So this wave will be coming in. Yes, summer feels right. Late summer, early fall. You will start feeling this energy. Some might, as you can see, the hand is moving like this. This is her responding to the energy we are showing her. The energy, you may feel it coming in as a motion of energy if you are tuned in enough to be sensitive enough to that motion. You may find that some people are going, ooh, I don't feel good, or I feel lightheaded, or there might be some physical side effects to this energy coming in that may feel like, as some have vertigo, or maybe feeling a little off balance at times, because the energy does have that feeling of a vortex or a spin that goes with it. It does have a motion to it. And as you get into those higher vibrations of the energy, as you move out of the old energies and into these new ones, you'll become more sensitive to the motion of those energies. So that is something to be aware of. Most people will experience this energy as an amplification of their manifestation powers, their abilities to bring in their desires. And as always, we do caution you to watch your thoughts. Right now, you are in a very, very sensitive area of creating what you are thinking. So we ask you to make sure your mind is on the thoughts of your actual true desires, and you're not spinning your wheels on things that are causing you to feel down and out or feel unhappy or unpleasant, because you will really amp up that energy and then you'll be very unhappy and very unpleasant. And so it is when you're in those phases, when you are in the fear-based energies and you are amping that up, that can feel really hard to get out of as the human experience. So we're asking you to put things around you that will help you to keep that vibration up. Maybe play music that helps you keep that vibration up, because it will help you as you are moving forward into this next wave of energy to be in that creative space in an area of which you would like to be in that creative space.
Where's the energy coming from? Is it coming from the sun, or is it coming from the center of the universe? Or is it just coming from the galaxy, center of the galaxy by any chance?
The silliness in us wants to say yes, yes. What one might call the source energy is where this originates from. We have all been through this level of evolution from the other planets, the other existence within your galaxy. Every planet that has life has had to go through these evolution processes. This is not a new process. It is, however, new to a lot of those who are experiencing it here. As we look at this question, how best to answer this? Where is it coming from? You are calling it in. You are calling it in through your thoughts, through your vibrations.
Okay.
So the creator of this energy, yes, it is source, but it is also the thought process of each individual that wants to raise the vibration of their being, of their experience, of their planet. And as a collective believing in this new reality, you are calling in the waves of energy that are helping to shift the minds, the bodies, the souls, the energy of this reality you are in, to bring it up to the reality you would like to exist in.
Interesting. The other question we have is that it sounds like this energy wave, is it safe for mankind, humankind? Is there any, it seems like it's all safe energy. It seems like this energy is going to help us upgrade to a higher level.
Yes, the energy is safe. The only thing that might be discomforting is if you are not prepared for this wave of energy, if you are holding on to things that we are looking for references in this one's mind, and she is showing us like a closet that you haven't cleared out and you're trying to put the new jacket in and it just won't fit.
Yeah, I can understand.
If you have not cleared out the old experiences from your energetic field, then it can cause some agitation. But that is what it will do. It would be like you're driving down the road and everyone cuts you off and you're in a bad mood, and you know, it is like that. It is not anything you have not experienced already in the human experience. It may feel amplified. It may feel like it never lets up. And so we say to you, if you are feeling like that, then there is work to do, and to step into that work and to not be afraid, because as you move through that work, as you bring through, as you drag out all those old coats out of the closet, you will start feeling better and better and better. And you will be so glad when you are done letting go of all the old so that the new can come in. The energy and vibration, the frequencies of the new will be a much softer, gentler, and more euphoric energy to be experiencing.
Okay. Would it have any effect on the DNA, the human DNA, by any chance? Any changes?
We're looking for the best way to answer that question for you. We do see slight changes to the DNA, the cellular makeup of the body. Many people will find themselves moving into feeling healthier, stronger, more vibrant, more energy, being more ready and willing to move their body or to participate in things and be social, and just, as we said, more euphoric, more willing to be alive in their life. You'll see more people being involved, more people being in a happy place, so to speak. This affects on a cellular level as well as that auric level, the body, mind, spirit combination that you work with. This is also vibrating out into many different versions of self. And as as we evolve these videos, maybe we will speak more of the different vibrations of self and how many versions of you are existing at any given moment. And you are affecting every one of those versions of yourself.
Is that what you talking about? Parallel timelines, parallel universes? Is that what that is?
Yes, some of this is the parallel universes, the parallel realities, the infinite number of decisions that you make every day brings out fragmented pieces of you that are waiting to make that decision. You make that decision, then a new fragmented amount of versions of you are at play till the next decision. If we are not sure if we are describing that correctly, but there are versions of yourself within yourself. And as you are making those decisions, you are collecting that version of yourself and moving forward now. And then you make another big decision, and the fragmented pieces of that, of all those options, again, come together and move forward with the decision you made. This is why, as people are manifesting, they look at their manifestation and they say, oh, I want a new house. But they're not saying where they want the new house. So now they're looking at 5 different areas where they would like the new house. And then they're saying, I don't know why. I can't figure out which house to buy, or why this isn't coming together. Why isn't the universe supplying this for me? But what they don't realize is they've got 5 fragmented pieces of themselves looking in all these different directions, and none of them are making a decision. And then when they say, I want the house in this neighborhood, that one's my favorite, then all of a sudden, everything comes in. And all of a sudden, the bank information comes in, the real estate comes together, everything starts to fall into place, and that house is now in their possession. And I'm sure we have all had experiences like that, correct?
Yes.
So when manifesting, when creating, it is important to look at all your options, but then make a decision. Then bring that focus into the one that calls to you the most, so that the universe can respond and bring you that desire.
I do have to say that was a great example, and a great, very good example, because I can relate to that.
Yes, this one is also sitting here going, done that.
Yes, I'm sure. So I think I can relate to that in a couple ways because of the car decision with the car. Next question will be, so we talked about the energy wave that's going to probably happen around the summer time frame, and you explained that very well. The other thing would be what is in the video, you said that there was going to be some changes in 5 years and in 10 years. And I wanted to get more information of what are those changes are going to be like for like 5 years from now and 10 years from now. Are those good changes, bad changes, those kind of things? Is it a technology type of change?
All of the above. Yes. Some people will not like the changes because they will have to change. And others will be elated at the changes. And yes, there's technology changes. There's so much out there for you to still obtain with technology and with what is available for you on your planet. As we are looking at the next 5 years, we want to say to you that the consciousness is continuing to expand and expand and expand. And every day, another group of people start waking up to these ideas, because it is so strong in the collective grid right now that it is impossible for people to be ignoring it anymore. It is not to say that you will not find those out there who are very grounded into the 3D reality and who are still very focused on their material world, but every day the consciousness grows and it grows, and you have that many more souls looking at the reality of a new earth, a reality of free energy, a reality of peace and understanding. But that is all wonderful in itself. That alone would be an amazing change to have occurring in your reality. But what we say to you is also the soul is evolving. You and the collective here on this planet continue to evolve. And in 5 years from now, you will find that the intuitive piece to the human experience will have evolved greatly, which means that as you are interacting with one another, there will be no need to lie or try to hide things from each other, because the intuitive piece will be so strong, you would pick it up immediately.
I heard
And
about that.
this is already happening for several people on the planet who are working hard at being the light workers and the way showers. They are already finding themselves being highly tuned to those who are closest to them, but even to those who are newly coming into their circle. They are finding that now they are tuned into them as well. And they know when something is not right or is not being conveyed correctly. For instance, how are you today? Oh, I'm very good, thank you. And in reality, they're very depressed or sad or carrying a heartache. You would not say, I am fine. And the other person would not even ask, how are you today? Because as soon as you walk into the room, they would be, oh dear, what's going on? They would feel that heart, and they would feel the heaviness, and they would be able to help you clear that energy and move and heal that with the ability to tap into the vibration that will lift that off of the one who is hurting. And so there is going to be so much more. There will be less illness. There will be no reason for it, as everyone is moving into these awarenesses of how our bodies will heal, how things will happen for the human experience to raise the vibration of any illness out of the body. There will be no reason for sadness and depression in the new world. As we said before, a lot of the reason people are experiencing sadness, depression, disease is because they are lonely or hurting or just need love and compassion and understanding and respect. And that will all be evolving into a place like that in the next 5 to 10 years. So there is going to be a lot different interaction as a community and as individuals and in relationships. There will be no room for jealousy. There will be no room for mistreated feelings. It will all be the image that we are putting in her mind here is like a nice shiny diamond. It is going to be very clear and very open and very connected.
Okay. You mentioned health, that people will be healthier. Is that from like the awareness, the energy levels in the body will help them become healthier?
Yes. The vibration of love is a vibration that will sustain health. And when we are in a place, when humanity is in a place where everyone is feeling the feelings and the physical being of the other person next to them, the compassion will be very strong. If there is sadness, they will raise them up. If there is hardship, they will raise them up. In this reality, in this new reality, we are talking about the very beginning stages. As this reality, this new world evolves, there will be, as you move forward, there will be less and less of these vibrations to even raise up, because everyone will be able to sustain themselves in the higher vibration. And even when there is a physical loss, like a loved one passing, the awareness of where that loved one is going and the ability to sense them when they are around you in their energy body will be heightened, and there will be less missing of that loved one. There will be more of a knowing of where they are and that they are okay. And much like the mediums in your world do it now, that tune in to the crossed over loved ones and tell
Mhm.
you what they're saying and what they are doing. Each individual will have that ability. It will be like picking up a phone, and there will be a lot less pain in the new earth as it starts evolving, and it will evolve to a place where there could possibly be no pain.
Okay. You just mentioned the new Earth, and some people think when they hear the new Earth that it's a different planet, but in reality, it's still this planet, just a different energy frequency. Is that right?
Yes, and I believe last time we talked about it as turning a station on the radio, correct?
I think so. Yes. Mhm.
Yes, and we're going to go back
Higher
to that
frequency.
reference of,
Mhm.
yeah, if you want to be in the 3D experience, you turn it to this station. If you want to be in the 5D experience, you turn it to this station. You are still existing. Let's say you're in your car and you're listening to these different stations. You're still in your car. You're just getting the different stations, and it's much the same. You will be experiencing a different frequency as you change the vibration of where you're resonating, where your feelings are finding their home in their vibration. And you will be able to change that for a while. You'll probably bounce back and forth and decide which one would you rather put both your feet into. And we say to you, it will probably be 5D, because who would want to be in the lack? But we say,
Mhm.
turn that station to this vibration, and this will bring you these experiences. And so, yes, you'll still be existing within this planet, but you'll be existing at a different frequency. And you may find that the things that used to be in your reality are no longer there. Maybe people that complained all the time, you notice that they're not really in your reality anymore. You may see them in the office down the hall a little ways, but you notice that they don't ever come into your bubble of experience. And those kind of things will happen where you may still experience that these things are around you, but they are not in your personal experience or reality. And some things may just drop away completely, where they are not even in existence at all in your reality.
I like that reference. I like that. You mentioned 5D. Can you explain to us what it's like to live in 5D? That would be an interesting question for a lot of viewers.
Mm, to live in 5D,
Mm-hmm.
first we ask you to make a choice. Make a choice to be happy. Make a choice to smile and find the things around you that will make you, put you in a good mood. Pick the friends that are being positive, and you will start to create that 5D. And this is what being in 5D would be like. If you have a passion, you'll be surrounded with those people that have the same passion, that you can talk to, that you can share with, that will make you excited about your day. You will have a job or an occupation that you love doing that will make you excited to get up and go do that thing. You will have the things that you are enjoying around you. Maybe you like a nice house, and then you'll find that it's easier to manifest and create and materialize this home. Whatever it might be, you'll start to notice that things around you are starting to create that reality. It is not so much that you are focusing on a material thing, if, say, you wanted a nice house, but you were focusing on how happy you would be in an environment like that. And then maybe that is what creates this new space to live in. And so when it comes from a place of love and a place of joy and a place of excitement, it is created so much easier and so much faster for you. And then you'll find every day that it gets easier and easier to create this reality of living in a place where you are excited to get up, you are excited to participate in your day, your body feels good, you feel healthy and strong, you feel energized, and you are enjoying the people around you and the experiences you are having. How to get started with that, we say gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Find the things that are working for you today, and then find the things that are working for you tomorrow. And then as you keep doing that, you'll start to notice that you're finding more and more things, and That will be your evidence and your proof that you are generating and creating this fifth dimensional reality, that you are creating a space of comfort and joy and excitement around you. And it just keeps growing and expanding as you stay in that place of gratitude and that place of excitement and love. We're going to get a drink to clear the throat. Hold on. So yes, this would be a great place to start in creating that fifth dimensional reality. And in that fifth dimension, you will find that you feel better, you have clearer thoughts, and you are manifesting and creating from a place of joy and not a place of lack.
Okay. With that being said, it sounds like everyone, or majority of everyone, is going to have a physical type of body, whereas some people think they're going to have a light body.
Well, a light body is still a body. And if you are thinking, if you're in a third dimension, looking at a fifth dimensional body, it might look like light to you because it is vibrating at a much faster speed. Much like you would take the pencil and shake it, and then all of a sudden you can't see the pencil, correct?
Right.
That's because now the pencil is moving at a speed that your eye cannot catch it. And that is what happens if you are looking from a 3D perspective at a 5D dimension or vibration. It starts to pixelate and look as if it is energy. But if you are in the fifth dimensional experience, you are still a physical. You have a physical ability about you. So you may not notice a physical difference other than your body may change. You may find that you are eating healthier. You just automatically, you'll be like, I just don't crave that.
I can relate.
That cheesy loaf of bread over there. No. So we are saying that this is, this is going to create most likely a physical change in the body. Yes, your vibration will change, but your ability to maintain the body that you desire will also change.
Good question. Good answer. Good answer.
If that is not encouraging to those of you on your New Year's resolution to get busy on your fifth dimensional vibration, I don't know what is.
Yes. Get that 5D body. So you mentioned a light body, but it's just that they're vibrating at a high rate. They'll make them at a light body, but have a certain glow to it.
Yes.
If a 3D can see a 5D, correct?
Correct. Now, Jason, you have been on your journey and you are raising your vibration and you have been activated on so many levels. That is why you are here today with us. So we ask you, when you go into a grocery store, do people see you? Or do they kind of cut you off and they go, oh, I didn't see you there? Which experience are you having? And we may just ask you to pay attention to that.
I might have to pay attention to it. It depends if I know the person. And sometimes they know me. So it depends.
Yes. But we do ask, and this is for the audience as well, as you're raising your vibration and you go into a public place. Do people see you? Or are they kind of cutting you off and then noticing that you're there after they do it? This one we speak through is recalling in her mind as we speak. She is recalling when she went to the fair.
You got me thinking too.
Everybody was cutting her off at the fair. And she was very aware of this at the time. Everybody was cutting her off. She would be standing in a line and they would come stand right in front of her as if she was not there. And she would tap on their shoulder and go, I'm sorry, I was here first. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see you. And when she got home, she was so frustrated. It brought her right back down to that 3D vibration. Everyone saw her then. But she had asked a friend of hers that does intuitive work, what was going on? And they said, you were vibrating at a level they could not see you.
Wow, interesting.
And that this was being shown to you. It wasn't that she necessarily was in the mood for what was going on. She could have been brought right back down to 3D in the first experience of being overlooked and being cut off. But Spirit had a plan. They wanted her to experience this this vibration and how it would be missed by those who were still walking around with their blinders on, so that she could have this to relay to others. Be ready as you raise your vibration and you are moving from a third dimension to the fifth dimension. You are going to experience those who are not quite there yet will not see you, or will not immediately see you. They may notice you, but yet not notice you. And so be ready.
Yes, yes. And by you saying that and you started explaining part of that, I do remember a few times people will bump into me and they'll say, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry." So I see what you're saying. Good answer. I like that answer. Okay. Well, for the next set of questions, unless you have anything else you wanted to add about the New Earth or 5D, is there anything else?
We will add one thing on to complement the conversation we just had. You have now a new code in your DNA or your energy vibration that you are putting out. So we say to you, let them bump into you. They are the ones that need that code the most. And when they bring their energy into your energy, it will be like planting a seed. So allow for those little encounters to happen.
Gotcha. And I think that goes along with, in the other video, he was telling us to go out more, be out more. And when we're out more, interacting with other people, our energy connects.
The energy is connecting and you are sharing the codes.
Interesting.